diseases. The enzymes important for the diagnosis of myocardial infarction are creatine phosphokinase, aspartate transaminase, and the lactate dehydrogenase. Then the creatine phosphokinase. Sir, next slide. Creatine phosphokinase, its normal range is 10 to 15 international unit per liter. It is the first enzyme to be released into circulation within 6 to 18 hours after the infarction. Therefore, creatine phosphokinase estimation is highly useful for the early diagnosis of myocardial infarction. This enzyme reaches the peak value within 20 to 30 hours and returns to the normal level by the second or third day. Then the another enzyme is aspartate transaminase. It rises sharply after the creatine phosphokinase and reaches the peak value in the 48 hours of the myocardial infarction. Aspartate transaminase takes 4 to 5 days to return to the normal level. Then the lactate dehydrogenase. It generally rises from second day after the infarction, attains the peak by the third or fourth day, and takes about 10 to 15 days to reach the normal level. Thus, the lactate dehydrogenase is the last enzyme to reach and also the last enzyme to return to the normal level in myocardial infarction. Then the cardiac troponins. These are not enzymes, but the protein cardiac troponins are highly useful for the early diagnosis of myocardial infarction. Troponin I, that is inhibitory element of the actomyosin ATPase, and the troponin T, that is tropomyosin binding element, are important. Cardiac troponin I is released into circulation within 4 hours after the onset of myocardial infarction. It reaches the peak value by the 12 to 24 hours and remains elevated for about a week. Then the another protein, that is myoglobin. The protein myoglobin is also an early marker for the diagnosis of myocardial infarction. Myoglobin is not commonly used as it is not specific for the heart diseases. Then the graph shows the enzyme pattern in myocardial infarction. The red line shows the creatine phosphokinase. It releases within 6 to 18 hours after the infarction. It reaches the peak value with 24 to 30 hours and then returns to the normal level at the second or third day. Then the blue line shows the aspartate transaminase. It rises sharply and reaches the peak value
if we are
Hello. Hello. Slides are not visible. Hello. They shows the rises sharply and reach the peak value at the 48 hours of the myocardial infarction, and it reaches the to the normal level at the 4 to 5 days. Then the green line shows the lactate dehydrogenase. It rises, it reaches to the peak at the third or fourth day and attains about 10 to 15 days to reach to the. Then the enzymes in the liver disease. Next slide. Enzymes in the liver diseases are alanine transaminase, aspartate transaminase, and the lactate dehydrogenase. When these enzymes elevated in serum are useful for the diagnosis of liver dysfunction due to the viral hepatitis, toxic hepatitis, cirrhosis of the livers, and the hepatic necrosis. Then the alanine transaminase, that is a serum glutamate pyruvate transaminase. Its normal value is 4 to 40 international unit per liter. Alanine transaminase is the cytoplasmic enzyme. Its activity of this enzyme is low in normal serum. The serum alanine transaminase are increased in liver diseases, acute hepatitis, jaundice, and the cirrhosis of the liver. It is more sensitive and reliable for the assessment of liver function test. Then the aspartate transaminase, that is serum glutamate oxaloacetate transaminase. It is used to assess the liver function. This enzyme found in both a cytoplasm and the mitochondria. Aspartate transaminase is increased in liver cancer and the cirrhosis of the liver. But the estimation of serum transaminase cannot identify the cause of hepatic damage. The enzymes that increases in the intrahepatic and extrahepatic cholestasis. Cholestasis is the obstruction to the bile flow. The enzymes are alkaline phosphatase and the 5-nucleotidase. Alkaline phosphatase is mainly derived from the bone and liver in liver the bile canaliculi. The liver and bone isoenzyme alkaline phosphatase separated by the electrophoresis. Alkaline phosphatase rises in serum, usually associated with elevated serum bilirubin, an indicator of biliary obstruction. Alkaline phosphatase is also elevated in cirrhosis of liver and the hepatic tumors. Then the another enzyme is 5-nucleotidase. To 15 international unit per liter. The serum activity of 5-nucleotidase hepatic diseases, and this parallels to the alkaline phosphatase. In bone diseases, as in the case of the alkaline phosphatase. Then the serum gamma glutamine transpeptidase is useful for the diagnosis of alcoholic liver diseases. Serum gamma glutamine transpeptidase is the microsomal enzyme. Its measurement of the measurement of the gamma glutyl transpeptidase activity provides a sensitive index to assess the liver abnormality. Serum gamma glutamine trans and the alcoholism. The drug like phenol and increase these enzymes in the circulation. Phenotine is the drug which is used to control seizures in the brain. Thank you, sir.
Okay. So roll number. What is your roll number?
Sir, 23.
23. What is the name? Okay. So you have covered very well, but normal ranges you have to mention of all markers. You have not mentioned normal range of alkaline phosphatase, gamma GGT, then aspartate transaminase. These are very, very important things. For first MBBS, you have to know normal ranges. Normal ranges should be there. You are just presenting seminar, just importance. Importance is okay, but at the end of first MBBS, our aim is you should know normal ranges of all parameters, and then you must be able to correlate with these with clinical conditions. So that is actual our aim. So my first question to roll number 26. Is 26. Roll number 26.
Present.
26 present, है ना? So I am asking two questions.
Hello.
Hello. So
Yes, sir.
enlist the cardiac markers of myocardial infarction. Enlist cardiac markers of myocardial infarction. Just tell me 3 to 4.
Hello. Sir, I can't hear you.
List cardiac markers of myocardial infarction.
And it is
Tell me your number.
28.
Okay, tell me.
Creatine phosphokinase,
Okay,
aspartame
okay.
and lactate dehydrogenase.
But these are very, you should tell advanced markers apart from creatine phosphokinase, LDH, aspartame, SGOT. Now, which are the important markers which can be used?
Sir,
Cardiac
cardiac troponin
troponins.
and cardiac troponin 1 I.
And C, correct. What is cardiac? What is cardiac troponin? Tell me regarding cardiac troponin T or I. What is about cardiac troponin I?
Inhibitory.
It is released in blood within how much hours?
4 hours after
12 to
myocardial infarction. It is increased in 4 hours, sir, after myocardial infarction.
Correct. What is your number?
22.
Right. What is about troponin T? It increases within
18 to 36
18
hours.
to 36 hours.
within
18 to 36 hours.
troponin T. Troponin T increases within dash hours of myocardial infarction. You have told troponin I within 4 hours.
12 to 24 hours.
No,
14 to 24 hours.
no, you are giving very wrong.
So we cannot hear you properly. Your voice is cracking.
Number 30. So we'll stop here. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir.
Hmm.